guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing my February favorites and I'm so excited because March is finally here, which means spring is coming up. I am so excited for spring makeup and spring fashion. I love the winter time and I love the cold, but I'm kind of over it by this point. So if you guys would like to see what my February favorites are, then just keep on watching. I made a list just so I don't forget things because in my previous video I forgot a couple of things and then I have to wait basically a whole month to tell you guys again what I've been loving. So some stuff is from the previous month that I forgot to show you guys. First, I want to start off with palettes. I've been obsessed with the Gwen Stefani palette because it is beautiful. I did do a makeup tutorial slash first impressions. If you guys would like to check that out, I'll have it linked right here with the picture that I used. If there's any palettes in the world that you guys should own, it's definitely this palette. I don't have anything that is just as beautiful as this one. I completely forgot to include this one in my previous video, so I had to include it in this one. But the range of shades in this palette, it's like just so pretty. Some of these colors I tend to use just as a transition shade or in my inner corner, but somehow it always ends up being part of my makeup. If I had to choose the shades that I truly love, it's definitely Punk, Zone, Stark. This one's really pretty. What's this? 1987, Harajuku, and Bathwaters. Beautiful. All the shadows are very pigmented and they blend out like a dream. This blackout shade is also like the blackest shade or eyeshadow that I own. I don't know, I have nothing but good things to say about this palette because it is gorgeous. The next thing that I'm going to be mentioning, and I feel like I've already mentioned it, is the Carli Bybel palette. And I haven't been using the eyeshadows recently just because I feel like this is going to work out a little bit better for the spring. But the highlighters are an essential in my life. I actually sometimes use all four. I use the darker shade to bronze because recently I've been into bronzing and I'll get a little bit more into that and why. But then I also mix all these three to give me that perfect nice highlight. Today I only used both of these right here and for some reason I've been really obsessed with using this one. I sometimes use it on some of my clients because seriously this is like the best highlighter ever, and these are limited editions, so if you guys don't already own the palette, I'll go ahead and have a link down below. It is a limited edition palette and it is only $12.50. I seriously love the fact that she came out with a very affordable palette. You guys can also shop through eBay and get some money back. I don't know exactly what deals they have going on BH Cosmetics right now, but there's also another thing that I wanted to mention. Since we're on the topic of BH Cosmetics and if you guys decide to place an order, I do recommend these new brushes that they came out with, and they are the Blend and Sculpt 2 brush set. It comes with 12 brushes. It's specifically to sculpt and contour and all that, but I seriously use these brushes for everything. They have become my daily essentials and I don't know what I was doing without them because sometimes when I don't use these brushes, my makeup doesn't look the same. Don't specifically use each brush what it's for. I kind of just use them for whatever I feel like using them for. And they're just so smooth. I seriously love these brushes. I do have them in this little cup holder that I got at Target. Because we were talking about highlighting earlier, I did want to talk about this Benefit What's Up highlighter. I told you guys I have so many samples of these, so I still haven't gotten the full-size product because I mean I already have a lot of these, but this is one of my favorite cream highlighters to use. I have a few favorites, but for some reason I always end up back with this one. I usually apply this first before applying my powder highlights just so I have an intense highlight going on. This next product that I'll be talking about is the NYX Sculpt and Highlight Face Duo. I really feel like this product is underrated. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about it or use it or anything like that, so I really wanted to give it a mention in this video. If you guys are into contouring and highlighting and just makeup in general, you guys would love this. It's a very lightweight. It does not feel heavy on the skin. It doesn't make my makeup look cakey. It's honestly just perfection. It does run for about $12 to $14 at Ulta. I'm not sure, but they always have awesome deals where if you buy a NYX product, you could get the other one for 50% off, and then they have coupons on the website. If you guys would like to see a video on how to save money while makeup shopping, leave me your comments down below because I've been thinking about starting a series where I teach you guys how to save money and what stores are the best to shop at, especially when it comes to makeup. I love makeup and I love shopping for makeup all the time, but I mean, let's be real, if I can save some money, I am. So I did pick this up at Ulta and I got a really good deal for it. I think I paid maybe $5 at most because of the coupons that I used. And I know I'm going to be using this during the spring and the summertime like crazy. I told you guys that I've been into bronzing lately, and I really do have to thank this bronzer. And it is from the brand Makeup Revolution London. And it is this Vivid Baked Bronzer. Oh my gosh. That's all I gotta say. It is the most beautiful bronzer ever. It has a very nice peachy undertone but still bronzy, and I don't know, but if you guys can see it, I'm wearing it today. It just gives me that perfect nice bronze. It doesn't look muddy. It just gives me a nice color and a bronze at the same time, so that's something that I really like about it. This is in the shade Rock on World. I did discover this brand at Ulta not that long ago, and I mentioned it on here or either on my Snapchat, but it is so affordable. This bronzer alone is only $7. And this brand also offers, if you buy one get one 50% off. So I bought myself a highlighter, and then I still saved about $3. It is very pigmented and it blends out really smoothly. Seriously, with just a little dab with the brush, and I apply it and that's it. I've been using it a lot lately and I'm surprised that it looks brand new. So this next product is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. Sometimes I completely forget to make this a part of my video towards the end, but I always spray this stuff before I am out the door. It seriously seals my makeup, and it was so inexpensive. It was only $5.99 or $4.99. I put it to the test and I wore it one day to go to Disneyland, and my makeup seriously just stayed on all day, which I was pretty impressed by because sometimes my makeup does tend to kind of wear off, but not with this baby. It is amazing. If you guys are looking for a good setting spray, I would recommend using this. Sometimes I also use it as a primer before my foundation, and I love it. This is seriously like glue for my makeup. Love it. And I did get a question if I've been loving it lately, and my answer is yes. I actually have 3 favorite lipsticks that I've been using quite often. One of them I don't have with me, and I for some reason cannot find it, but I have 2 of them with me, and the first one that I'll be talking about is the Ofra Cosmetics Miami Fever Created with Kathleen Lights. Oh my gosh, this lipstick is beautiful. That lipstick is one of a kind. I don't own anything like it. I haven't come across a lipstick that looks exactly like hers, which, I mean, it's seriously a unique color. First of all, I love it because of the formula. Ofra Cosmetics is one of my favorite companies that create liquid lipsticks because they're just so moussey, so lightweight. It doesn't even feel like you're wearing it. I'm actually wearing one today also, but I won't be talking about it just because I recently started using it. But the formula of other liquid lipsticks are bomb.com. If it wasn't for one of my friends gifting me these lipsticks, I would have probably not tried them as soon as I did. But the Miami Fever one is beautiful, and then this other one is in this shade Atlantic City, and I really wanted to mention it because it is my favorite red liquid lipstick. I cannot stress this enough of how beautiful this is. It is the perfect red shade. This is my favorite red shade, and I like to wear this especially when I go to Disneyland because when the lipstick kind of fades off, it doesn't look patchy and it doesn't dry out my lips at all, which is one of my favorite things. This stuff is just amazing. If you guys are looking for a good red lipstick, liquid lipstick that dries out matte, I would recommend this one. And this whole brand, like Ofra Cosmetics, seriously has my heart because I haven't tried any other liquid lipstick that is just as amazing as these, and they last for a long time. And the next product, since I've been into glosses also, it's this NYX Buttergloss in the shade Creme Brûlée. So I wanted to go ahead and give it a mention. Recently I've been getting a lot of compliments on my skin from my family telling me what have I been doing because my skin just looks different. I haven't been breaking out as much, not even when I'm on my dot, so that's actually pretty crazy. And on days that I decide not to take off my makeup, which I've done 2 times this month and I regret it because that's why I kind of broke out recently. I have to thank my good skin to this Garnier Skin Active Cleansing Water. This stuff is just, it blew my mind. I never knew if I was going to actually love this, and it's crazy because I picked up 2 of them. I did pick them up at Ulta, by the way, so if you guys plan on buying these, I recommend picking them up at Ulta because they have buy one get one 50% off, and they're only $8, so then you get the other one for like $4.99 or something like that. So I didn't think it was a bad deal at all, so I just got it because I said, you know what, if I like it, even better. I already have a backup, so I do keep one at my boyfriend's house just in case. I don't know, I have nothing but good things to say about this water. Like, my skin has cleared up like crazy because of this. I didn't know how important it was going to be in my life. And the thing that attracted me the most about this, besides the packaging, because I think it's cute, the pink cap. They also have a waterproof one, by the way, if you guys use waterproof makeup, and I should have probably gotten that one, but I didn't see it. What attracted me also is that it said it didn't have oil, alcohol, or fragrance. alcohol in the skin is actually really bad, and then sometimes oil breaks people out, and I'm one of those people. I was using oil to take off all my makeup, and for some reason I just kept breaking out, and I had no idea why. I'm not being paid to talk about this, nor was I sponsored. I picked this up on my own just because I saw some people raving about it, and I said, you know what, I need to try this out. So if you guys love makeup and wear a lot of makeup on a daily basis, I would definitely recommend using this, because usually I do my face care routine, whatever I gotta do, and then I go ahead and remove all my makeup until the cotton pads look really clean. It also moisturizes my skin really nicely. I've seen a huge difference. I don't have dry patches on my cheek area anymore. I'm in love with this. So a couple of random things that I want to mention on here is, I was going to do music next, but my phone is in the living room, so I have to go get that. So I'm going to get movies and shows out of the way. My #1 show right now, if you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, it is Friends. This show, I've rewatched all the seasons maybe 4 to 5 times by now, and I'm almost done with it, but I'm going to restart it all over again. And I fall asleep to it, I wake up to it, I watch it all day. Also when I'm editing, I like to have it as my background. It's a really funny show. If you guys have been wanting to watch it, I suggest you get on it now. The next show is The Office. At first, it's so funny. I used to hate the show. I didn't understand the humor, so I just didn't think it was a funny show. But recently, my boyfriend kind of sat me there and he was like, watch this episode. And I would watch a few episodes and I would like it. Jim and Pam are my favorite. They always have been. They were the only reason why I wanted to start watching the show, but it's a really funny show. I would recommend it. And the next show is The Walking Dead. I've been watching this show for years. My brother watched the very first episode when it aired, the very first day. I must have been a freshman in high school or a sophomore, and I remember telling him all about it. I didn't watch it up until a couple seasons came out. I don't tend to keep up with shows on TV, but this is one of those shows that I just cannot miss. Every Sunday, you'll find me on my couch, my boyfriend and I, and my whole family just watching The Walking Dead, because it's my #1 show, and I'm so glad that it's finally back. And a movie that I wanted to talk about, it's The Revenant, because the Oscars are this weekend. I should say tomorrow. And a movie that I would highly recommend for you guys to go watch if you guys haven't already is The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh my gosh, this movie, I watched it 2 times, and it's one of those movies where I just cannot rewatch it again because I feel like I'm living the experience with him. So I feel bad, and I don't like feeling bad. It makes me just so sad, and you feel his pain, which I think the director did an amazing job. And if it weren't for Leo, I don't think this movie would have been such a good movie. I was reading a little bit behind the scenes of what the director did and what he basically went through to do this movie, and it's insane to me. If it wouldn't have been done that way, I don't think it would have been such a good movie. And I really hope he wins an Oscar tomorrow because he seriously deserves it. So we'll just have to see, and let me know if you guys are going to be watching the Oscars, because I know I am, and I can't wait. I just want to see Leo get an Oscar and I'll be happy. I did watch the movie last month, by the way, so don't think I'm a little bit late on that. I just completely forgot to include it in my previous favorites. And also Star Wars. I mean, come on. I went to go watch the movie like 2 or 3 times already. So, song that I've been singing non-stop every single day is by Carrie Underwood, Heartbeat. Next song is actually in my favorite tracks, and I just listened to it a couple days ago. And if you guys don't know, Sam Hunt is like seriously one of my favorites, and that song Break Up in a Small Town, it's still one of my #1 songs. It's an acoustic version of his album. The song is called Goodbye. Never seen such a beauty. I love his lying man. And this next song is by the Nashville Cast. It's by Leanin and Mason. The 2 little girls, their voices are amazing. I'm probably butchering one of her names, but I don't know how to pronounce it. And the song that I really, really like, and I heard it on the show, it's called A Life That's Good. This next cover is actually from a YouTuber, and I never heard the original song before until she did a cover to it, and I fell in love. I seriously love it more than the original song because I heard it afterwards, and She killed it. She seriously killed it. And her name is 615 Care Bear. She has no idea who I am, but I do comment on her videos because I love her story times, and this was the very first cover that she posted, but I seriously cannot wait for her to do more covers. And this is from Zayn, the song Pillow Talk.
Light and dark, hold me up, so we'll piss off the neighbors. Place that feels the tears, the place you lose your fears, yeah, reckless behavior. A paradise, and it's a war zone.
Tell me that wasn't amazing. If you guys like these videos, don't forget to give them a thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed already to keep up with more videos like this and makeup tutorials, including all these products if you guys would like to see them in action. Everything I mentioned in this video will be linked down below. Let me know what your favorite item is of the month, and also any recommendations on shows, movies, or anything like that. That is pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and have an awesome weekend. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!